Stop. Watch till the end. There's the most crazy story in the end. If you like such Reddit stories, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Should I take my ex-girlfriend back after she broke up with me twice and still living with the other man? My ex-girlfriend broke up with me in 2017 in October, but we talked things out and got back together. Then in 2018, she started to treat me like shite. I had a feeling there was someone else, but she always denied it when I had asked her. Then in the summer of that year, she goes on vacation to Atlantic City claiming it was with her friend. I tried to call her while she was on vacation, but at times I was unable to reach her. She sends me pictures as she's out, and me being a loving, I posted it on Facebook showing her off. She ends up seeing and goes crazy on me to take it down, so I did. When she got back, we got into a big argument because of her phone. On the day of Christmas while I was at work, she sent me a text breaking up with me. I was so heartbroken. Now fast forward to the present day after 4 years of being with the other guy now, they broke up. She is trying to come back into my life after all this time and trying to get back together with me. But get this, the other guy is still living with her. She said he hasn't found a place yet. If I should give her another chance after all that she's done. Half of me is saying I should, but and other side is saying run really far. What do you guys think? Your girlfriend lied and cheated on me. I started talking to this girl while I was out of the country for 3 weeks. In those 3 weeks, we talked every day, nearly all day. At the same time, she was in the process of moving out of her ex's place. 4 years relationship, 3 years living together, whom had broken up with her 1 month prior. Her sleeping in the same house as him made me worry, but I was blind from infatuation, so I ignored the very obvious red flags. I made her promise me not to do anything weird with him, even asking her not to share meals or talk together too much. When I came back from my trip, we met up and we slept together twice in the span of 3 days. Meanwhile, her ex and her kept texting occasionally. On the 40th day, in the morning, he texted her about missing her and being horny, and she decided to go to his place to have sex. For context, I discovered this after, from her ex, that was the last sexual encounter they've had. A few days later, I confronted her about her relationship with her ex because I had doubts. I asked her if they'd had sex while we were talking, and she said no, not in recent times. Well, I found out the truth through her ex. I obviously got mad at her, because even though we weren't official yet, we made it clear we were exclusive, so she still cheated on me. After a few days, I decided to forgive her and tried to move on. She seemed like she really regretted it, promising she'll change, and she even gave me access to her social media, Find My. We keep dating and sleeping together, and after 12 weeks we become official. I recently found out, thanks to her ex, that she also cheated on him last summer after 3 years of relationship. He discovered this the same day I did. She said that was in a period of tension in the relationship where she didn't feel loved and that the context was different. But with me it won't happen because I'm different, and she's never felt like this about another guy before. I tried to break up with her, and at first she respected that. But then in a moment of weakness she started crying, sobbing, and telling me that she really sees a future with me, and this time it's different. She promises she'll never betray, cheat, or lie to me again. So now we're back again. Unfortunately, I got too emotionally attached, and even for me it's hard to leave. Now, I don't know what to do. She really seems changed and loving now. Before discovering about the cheating and before getting official, she didn't seem committed to the relationship, and she never expressed her love for me. But that changed now, and it's clear she's serious about me. I even met her family, and she hasn't made any worrying moves so far. She keeps reassuring me that it won't happen again, that she's working on herself to be the best version she can be for me. My problem is, will my pain ever go away? What's the point of staying with a person that reminds you of her cheating on me? Will this resentment ever go away? What about my trust issues now? Am I being overly optimistic, delusional, and naive by thinking she will never cheat on me again and that these negative feelings will go away with time? Today, new GF cheated on me with her ex, and I found out she had also cheated on her ex after 3 years of relationship. She really seems regretful, changed, and committed to me now. Am I being too naive optimistic by staying? What about the resentment and negative feelings that I have towards her? Wife cheated, and it gets worse from there. Hi everyone, I'm new here, and new to Reddit in general. Just looking for some support, I guess. Not sure what I'm looking for, to be honest. My story made short, met my 39, wife, 39, when we were both 17, childhood romance. Married at 28, bought a house. First child at 29, second child at 31. We made it to 37 with no problems, great relationship, great sex life. Over a period of time she became a bit different. Not sure how to describe it. The physical side was still there, but she seemed to start doing more things that I wasn't invited to. This went on for a year and my family were insistent she had changed a lot and that she might be having an affair, but I was 100% certain it was not a possibility. I even mentioned it to her and she laughed about it with me. After a while the little things built up on me and I caved and hacked into her Google account. Even as I did it, I hated myself as I knew she couldn't do that, but I needed to prove it to myself. Suffice to say that what I found blew my world apart. She had been having an affair for 2 years with a colleague. They also had just recently split up because she cheated on him with someone else she had met. I confronted her on the day I found out. I reacted very badly. I got her parents to pick up the kids, and I tore up our wedding album and scattered it across our kitchen and waited for her to come home. She broke down, she cried, then ultimately blamed me. I left and didn't return home for 2 weeks. I feel a lot of shame for my behavior as I should have been there for the kids, but I heavily turned to alcohol. When I went back, I found out she was still texting the new guy she had met. Believe me when I say the lowest point of my life was begging her to stop and give our marriage a chance. She left for a week and stayed at a friend's, close friend to both of us, so I know she was there, and came home and had blocked the guy she was talking to. I told her then I needed full disclosure, and she said she had been in such a haze for a long time that she knew there were other drunken flings, but couldn't say what. Infuriating. She went to the doctor and was diagnosed with depression and medicated for it. She has been more like her old self since then, but I have really struggled with forgiveness. So I have now moved out of the family home into my own place, still paying the mortgage. My end goal is that we reconcile. She's the love of my life and I can't imagine moving forward without her. I just don't know if I'm being a complete fool.